Hey ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon and I am back. It has been a few days since the last video uploaded here and it's been a very busy period over Christmas week. I have had a couple of job interviews, I have been doing some Christmas shopping and I've just been generally being kept very busy. I hope that you're all being kept busy too and that you're having a good festive period. It's only going to get busier up until Christmas Day. So I'm going to do my best to keep the videos coming as quickly and as consistently as possible, but there's going to be a little bit of a break next week, sort of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. So we'll come to that when we get around to it, though. So we're back watching Cowboy Bebop. This is episode number 17, and last episode was a nice little bit of backstory for Jet, finding out how he lost his arm, which was actually, surprisingly, as we found out, his own partner, his previous detective partner, who had betrayed him, and he didn't realise it up until now. But he was working with the Syndicate to obviously protect this Uday character at the time, and so he shot Jet, and that cost him his arm. This Uday escaped, only to be arrested later down the line, and then broke himself out of a death row prison ship. That's what got Jet into the whole thing in the first place. And so he goes with his partner, confronts the assassin, who does end up dying. But in the process, he ends up having to kill his partner, who wanted it to happen. You know, it was a weird situation where it wasn't like an angry kind of betrayal. It wasn't, there wasn't any resentment, I don't think. It was more, this is just the way things are. I'm stuck in deep with the Syndicate. You don't get out with them. I had to do it. You know, it was a very kind of amicable betrayal, if that is a thing. But it was a good episode. It was nice to see a little bit more background on Jet and just find out what in the hell had happened to his arm. So what do I expect from here on out? Some probable background, or at least some history coming back and biting Spike in the arse, I imagine. Whether that's in the form of Vicious, or whether it's in the form of Julia, the woman that he is infatuated with. And there's still all this stuff, like when he was having the surgery, the eye surgery, finding out what that all is about. I've got a feeling that we've got so much more to learn about Spike. And, you know, there's only 8 episodes to do it in. So there's a lot of stuff we're going to get through. And that's why I think it is going to start really kind of kicking off here. So yeah, we're going to jump in. Before we do, I want to say a big thank you to my Patreon super supporters, Frank Tremel, Karen Abel, Nick Walters, The 7 Deadly Sins, Damon Smallwood, Michael Y, Clara Gros-Louis, Mr. Greg 89, Tyrone Tyrone, Pobinhas, Matt Okeefe, and welcome back to Olly Brown. Welcome back to the Super Supporter Club, Ollie. So, without further ado, let's jump in and let's see what happens next. Ein and Ed with no food. That is not food. That is an expensive dental bill.
Want some bell peppers and beef.
We're out of fuel. End of story.
They're out of fuel as well.
Our inertia will carry us to Europa.
Stomach's caving in. If only we could use
Holy shit.
fuel ourselves.
Keep mouthing off like that.
If fuel is empty, how are they powering the ship?
At this point, even Ein looks good enough to eat.
What? Some crash.
Is that Europa?
Come in.
Oh no, they're just heading... It's a hit and run. But we need to exchange insurance information.
Oh, fine. Isn't that what they call a hit and run?
Yes, that's what I said. Western World Development. Westworld! That's where they're going.
These rations expired a year ago.
Oh.
I didn't eat them.
So they probably wouldn't have been... Oh, so it was Faye. She ate the bad food.
Gee, thanks, Ed.
Uh-oh.
Go out and get us some food instead.
Do you really trust Ed to be the one to go get food?
Hi, socks are cool. Gotta wear 'em outside.
I was going to say, you're actually wearing footwear. Are we getting an Ed and Ein episode? That'd be pretty cool. You can get the water from inside. They're gonna get run over. Oh, there's a truck. You have no... 1,000 woolongs.
So can I have one?
How did you even hear that? You were in the car. 1,000 woolong. Hold on, there was no change. If that was just 1,000, did they steal a watermelon? They're gonna steal her watermelon. Is that a coffin? Is he just dragging a coffin around the streets?
That nice big bounty.
Oh, she's a bounty hunter.
Go ahead, feel free.
All right. Hey,
You're a kidnapper. Oh my god, the way they've set her up inadvertently. That's gonna come back to bite them in the arse, I think. It's got to.
I'll tell you, because I'm putting your corpse inside it.
Oh, I see. Oh. I see. You carry it around for a punchline?
What with who? Eat this, fool.
Oh, don't eat the mushrooms. Oh god, no, Ed. That's... No, Ein! Ein is going to get stoned! He's gotten into toy mode. You know those toys that do the backflips?
Really?
Is Ed going around just planting mushrooms to see what happens? Ed, this is super irresponsible. I bet you Spike will be the one who doesn't take it. Come on, Spike. Smell the trap. No, he did. He took it. He was just sneaky about it. They're all massively zoned.
Oh, wow. Did I just say something?
Oh, no. Ribbit.
Hey, mister. This here is the stairway to heaven.
He's just stepping. Oh, no. What the fuck is going on? This is not what I was expecting when this episode kicked off.
The secret of the universe is so simple.
Look at the reward and buy food! You're a cow woof woof.
A cow woof woof. He's still there. It's up to Ed and Ein to save the day, because they've incapacitated everyone else.
I got a whole remedy for that. Mushrooms.
Oh boy. Oh, it crashed.
I'm sure they never think I was...
That's his ship. He's growing them in his ship. Oh, that train looks like a truck. What is this episode?
Not getting away from me, Domino.
Oh! Uh-oh. Oh! There go the mushrooms. There goes Domino. There goes the lady. Holy shit! shit, did they just die? Oh no, they're there. No cow. We're gonna end up with ground beef.
Me on the screen.
She doesn't know how to sell them.
What? Are you a total ass? Take the mushroom.
Mushrooms are illegal, Ed. Are they actually talking to each other? Was that subtitles for a dog speaking to a cow? Spike.
Stand aside, please.
Spike's still stoned. Eat one, officer. Confirm they're the illegal ones. They're going to be normal, aren't they?
All clear.
They have dinner.
Folks really like shiitake mushrooms.
Shiitake on ice.
Shiitake.
How many days has it been now?
No more. I can't deal with it.
Quit complaining and be thankful there's something to eat.
How did you get fuel? You can't feed a dog. Oh no, the dog's stoned again. What a complete mindfuck. I have no idea what in the hell just happened there. For me, expecting like a fairly serious episode, or at least an episode that, you know, would kind of progress things a little, it was just completely bizarre. It's like, once again, they find themselves really down on their luck. No food, no fuel, drifting, and desperate. And it's like, okay, Aline and Ed are going to get like a really interesting story here. They might actually go and get a bounty, and they might be better than Spike and Jet. Instead, we got the adventures of the magic mushrooms. Which, don't get me wrong, was hilarious. Just bizarre. I was like, okay. I'm watching a man stepping on the same step, a woman swimming in midair, and another one speaking to his plants. This is good. It was just a bit mad. And again, if this was a different show, I'd probably say, well, yeah, that was just filler. It was a complete filler episode. Because it was, in a way. It did feel like that. They didn't progress the plot at all. No one really developed any kind of significant character growth. It was just a bit of spotlight on Ed and Aine in a bit of a mad story. So, it was fun. But with only like 7 or 8 episodes to go, you kind of thinking to yourself, okay, what's going to happen? When's stuff going to start kicking off? When's stuff going to get into the, you know, the real interesting bits? But you know, it was still fairly fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you did. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.